Welcome to Nidra Yoga, the podcast with Yoga Nidra journeys for deep rest and more. I'm Ruthie Ayzenberg, and I'm truly grateful to be here with you. With so much going on around us, it can be easy to get swept up with all the distractions of daily life, the responsibilities, the endless to-do lists, the news, social media, so on and so forth. Today's practice invites you to travel through the layers of your awareness back to the core through the imagery of a mandala. A mandala is a visual metaphor for life. It's a geometric landscape for your world that's filled with symbolism and meaning, which supports the mind with a focused exploration. As you explore the landscape of your mind's mandala, I invite you to observe all that it shows you with curiosity and welcoming. Before we begin, please take a moment to subscribe to help this podcast grow. It would be greatly appreciated. Now let's get started. Please lie down on your back where you feel comfortable. You can use a light blanket, pillow, or any other props you might need at this time. Lie down in a resting pose on your back with your body straight from head to toe. Your feet slightly apart. Your arms resting loosely by your sides, with the palms of your hands facing the sky. Tilt your forehead slightly forward to elongate the neck. Take a moment to shift around and adjust everything so that you are completely symmetrical, stable, and comfortable. You may now close your eyes and keep them closed until I tell you to open them. Let's take a few deep breaths now to relax. Take a deep inhale through your nose and breathe out audibly through the mouth, letting go of all the stresses and worries. One more time, take a deep inhale through the nose and audibly exhale, letting go all the stresses and worries. Now soften your shoulders, your knees and elbows, anchoring yourself into complete stillness. Commit to complete physical stillness for the entire practice. Make any final adjustments you need at this time as you commit to complete physical stillness. You are safe and supported here. You are exactly where you need to be. Through this practice, you will be invited to generate a state of deep relaxation where your body sleeps while your mind remains aware. In the space between sleep and wakefulness, there are no external distractions. Only you and the landscape of your mind, your mind's mandala. Here, only you are in charge, and you can guide your focus to the paths that you choose. Circulating around the mandala of your interconnected thoughts, images, sensations, and emotions, you will gradually move through the sheaths of consciousness towards the mind's core. I invite you to follow whatever shows up for you with welcoming and non-judgment. The only thing you have to do is follow my voice. And if your focus strays from time to time like a brush off the canvas, do not worry, just return to my voice and let it be the anchor that refocuses your attention. And please try your best to stay awake for the duration of this practice. If you fall asleep, it's okay, but staying awake is strongly advised to witness and learn from the subtle interactions of your body and mind. Now let's bring your awareness to your body in its state of complete stillness. Notice the most distant and closest sounds in the external environment. Scan your body from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, noticing any areas of stress or any areas of calm. And bring awareness now to your breath. Continue breathing naturally and organically, just observing your inhales and exhales as they come and go. In your mind's eye, visualize a spiral in the sand. A spiral in the sand. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Bring to mind your intention for today's practice. Your intention is your kavana in Hebrew or sankalpa in Sanskrit. This is your resolve that contains your innermost heartfelt desire, your driving wish or prayer. Your intention should be a short, positive, simple statement starting with I am. Think big and broad. No one can tell you what intention to set, but if you're unsure what your intention should be for the moment, consider trying out some of these phrases to give you some general ideas. I am centered and aware. I am at ease in my body and mind. I am connected to my true self and the world. Or simply, Hineni, I am here. Say your intention to yourself 3 times in the present tense with feeling. I am. Your intention has been planted. See how it returns at the end of this practice and also throughout your life. And the intention that you make during Yoga Nidra is like planting a seed in the ground. With patience and time, it will for sure grow and come to fruition. Let's now begin the rotation of consciousness by going on a journey throughout the body. As we trace a line seamlessly from one part to the next, repeat that part in your mind and feel it in your body at the same time. Stay alert here, try to stay awake, but no need to concentrate too intensely. Now let's bring awareness to the top of your head. Perceive the crown of your head. And draw an imaginary line of deep blue ink from the top of your head to the center of your forehead. Continue the line of ink down to the right eyebrow. Connect it to the left eyebrow. And bring it back to the space between the eyebrows. Imagine drawing a circle there. Now trace it down to the right eye, and the left eye, and draw it to the right ear, and the left ear, and the right cheek, and the left cheek, and the nose. Follow the line of ink down to the upper lip. Connect it to the lower lip. And continue down to the chin, the throat, the right chest, rounding to the left chest, and spiraling the line of ink to the middle of the chest. And the line of ink continues down to the abdomen, and the navel, and the pelvic region. From here, connect the line of ink to the right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger. Continue drawing on the palm of the hand. Wrap it around to the back of the hand, and the wrist, and the lower arm. Continue up to the elbow, and the upper arm, and the shoulder, and the armpit, and continue to the right side body, right hip, right thigh, past the kneecap, the calf muscle, and down to the ankle, the heel, the sole of the right foot. And wrap the line of ink around the top of the foot, bringing it over to the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Cross the line over to the left little toe. Connected to the fourth toe, third toe, second toe, and big toe. Wrap it around to the top of your foot, and then the sole of your foot, and the heel. Trace it along the ankle, the calf, the knee, the left thigh, the hip, the left side body, and anchoring at the armpit, wrapping around to the left shoulder, and traveling back down the upper arm, and the elbow, and the lower arm, and down to the wrist, and the back of your hand, and then flipping it over to the palm of your hand, and continuing on to the fifth finger, fourth finger, third finger, second finger, and left hand thumb. From your left hand thumb, draw the imaginary line of deep blue ink to the shoulder blades, and become aware of the right shoulder blade, and the left shoulder blade, and the mid back, and the lower back, and the glutes, and now trace the spine from the tailbone all the way up, following the curvature of the spine to the base of the skull. And trace it back down to the tailbone. And now just experience your whole back all together as a geometric landscape of lines. Continue tracing a line of dark blue ink around the right leg. And now around the left leg. And both legs together. Continue to the perimeter of the right arm, the left arm, both arms together. And now just experience your back, spine, and glutes all at the same time. Now shift your attention to the front, the chest, the heart space, the abdomen, and the pelvic region. Now bring awareness just to the right side of the body. And just the left side of the body. And now just the head. And now the whole body all together. And the whole body all together. A landscape of organic geometric lines. And the whole body all together. Are you still awake? You're doing a great job being present. Try to stay awake here. And become aware of your breath. Feel the flow of your breath in and out of your lungs effortlessly. We're now going to begin a practice called spiral breathing by synchronizing 12 breaths to 12 points on your hand in a spiral-like formation. Let's begin by bringing awareness to the base of the pinky finger on your right hand, where it meets the palm, the base of the fifth finger. Inhale 1 and exhale for 1. Move awareness to the base of the fourth finger where it meets the palm. Inhale for 2. And exhale for 2. Shift to the base of the third finger. Inhale for 3. Exhale 3. Base of the second finger. Inhale 4. And exhale 4. Midsection of the second finger. Inhale 5. Exhale 5. Tip of the second finger. Inhale 6. And exhale 6. Tip of the third finger. Inhale 7. And exhale 7. Tip of the fourth finger. Inhale 8. Exhale 8. Tip of the 5th finger. Inhale 9. And exhale 9. Midsection of the 5th finger. Inhale 10. Exhale 10. Midsection of the 4th finger. Inhale 11. And exhale 11. Midsection of the 3rd finger. Inhale 12. And exhale 12. Repeat this breathing for one more round on your own pace and rhythm on your left hand. Inhaling and exhaling as you stop and anchor at each point. So start with the base of the 5th finger on the left hand. Wherever you are in your breathing spiral, you may now stop counting as we move on to awareness of opposites. I invite you to experience complexity. Generate a sense of complexity throughout your body, like a detailed, complicated map. Like a disassembled machine with irregular shapes. A disorganized room. A tangled jungle. Multiple emotions and thoughts all at once. Just allow yourself to experience the complexity on all levels, from head to toe, throughout the body and mind. And as you observe the complexity happening within you, just notice how it affects your body. And now let it go, and let's invite simplicity. Create a sense of simplicity throughout your body. Perceive spaciousness, clear borders, And like a clear sky, an organized room, the outline of a circle, an open roadway, a blank page. Generate a feeling of simplicity in your thoughts and emotions, and just notice how it affects you. And now experience the complexity and the simplicity both at the same time. Now, keeping your eyes closed, inhale and bring your gaze inward and upward to the space between your eyes. Observe this inner space and just be here as a witness, like you're watching a screen without getting too involved in the content. Now let's move on to visualization. I'm going to say a series of phrases and images, and I invite you to visualize them as vividly as possible and experience them on all level of awareness. And the visuals in your imagination, your thoughts, your emotions, the sensations in your body, as well as memory associations. And just be curious what these phrases bring up for you. Colorful threads of tapestry, not yet completed. An interconnected web. Parade. A parade. A kaleidoscope of colors. The layers of planet Earth. Raindrops on the beach. A snail peeking out of its shell. A spiral in the sand. A sundial. A ticking clock. A burning candle. The outline of a mandala. The outline of a mandala. the landscape of your mind's mandala. Visualize your mandala in as much detail as possible. And draw its lines, patterns, colors, and shapes. Each detail is a gateway to your unconscious world of dreams, desires, fears, and wishes. Just let your gaze wander around your mind's mandala and allow your unconscious emotions, beliefs, and memories to emerge vividly from the background pattern. Welcome anything that shows up and notice how it affects your body and mind. Now let your eyes naturally begin gravitating towards the center. And bring your gaze inward and upward as you concentrate on the center. And just stay here. And if you're tempted to divert your attention to the periphery, just notice that and come right back to center. Concentrate on the center. And this is where your wise mind meets your soul, where you can access your truth. Nothing you need to do here, just be. And let your intention arise here, your kavana or sankalpa. Remember your I am statement and let it imprint through your mind's mandala from the center to the peripheries. Repeat your intention 3 times with conviction as if it already came true, and let it reverberate through every fiber of your mind and body. I am. Experience your intention on every level, noticing how it resonates on your body and mind. And now as we start to return to the external world, let's reconnect with your breath. Just breathing naturally and effortlessly at your own pace and rhythm. Scan your body from the top of the head to the tips of the toes and notice how you're feeling at this time. Notice the sounds around you, the nearest and distant ones. And start to visualize your surroundings while still keeping your eyes closed. Now start bringing back some small movements to your fingers and toes. You can rotate your wrists and ankles, and reach your arms overhead, slowly taking your time to return gradually to the waking state. And when you're sure that you're wide awake, you can open your eyes and thank yourself for taking time to practice Yoga Nidra today. And let your light shine as you continue on to the next thing, and remember to take your practice with you. After this practice, it's recommended to meditate, journal, or do something creative like draw a mandala. And the practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. If you enjoyed this content, I welcome you to subscribe, share, like, or leave a comment. I truly value your support and really appreciate your feedback as it helps me to continue creating more Yoga Nidra journeys for you and others. Sending you lots of love and color. Until next time.